Patriots receiving core has been in desperate need of both separation and speed on the outside, and they addressed both of those needs with their top pick of the third round. Washington State wide receiver Kyle Williams was a late riser in the media community, but after a very strong pre-draft process, he quickly shot up boards as one of the premier pass catchers in this draft class. The 5'11", 190-pounder broke out as a fifth-year senior, ranking third in the FBS with 14 touchdowns while averaging over 17 yards per catch. And while Williams' 9-inch hands can be inconsistent, as evidenced by 5 drops last season, he also caught over 60% of his contested targets. Williams excels against man coverage, where he regularly torched corners as the Cougars' top X or boundary receiver. When facing one-on-one coverage last season, he led all FBS players with 9 touchdowns, averaged over 25 yards per catch, and recorded 0 drops. Much of that success stems from Williams winning early with his pro-ready release package, like on this score against Utah State. Williams lines up in a reduced split between the numbers and hashes, giving him a two-way release off the line against press. He gets the defender to lean with an outside fake off the line, dips his shoulder to avoid a punch while releasing inside, and stacks the defender to get wide open on a corner route. A slightly underthrown ball allows the defender to recover and break up the pass, but Williams shows incredible focus to keep his eyes on the ball, re-catch it, and get both feet in before going out of bounds. Williams is the first consistent deep threat New England's had since their last Super Bowl run, and he plays true to his electric 4.4 speed. On passes of at least 20 air yards, he ranked top 5 among FBS receivers with 14 catches and 8 scores. He also tied for third in contested catches, bringing in 7 of 9 such targets. Here, Williams lines up as the backside receiver and pass option on an RPO. He slow plays his release before taking off, winning deep for what should be 6 points. But once again, the pass is underthrown, and Williams adjusts by throttling down, twirling and extending for the pass, and securing it through contact to set up a red zone possession. The simplest way for a defense to avoid losing at the line is to play off coverage, but Williams isn't a one-trick pony. In addition to burning press corners, he understands how to manipulate off coverage defenders and maximize his speed. Here, Washington State calls play action with Williams running a post corner backside. Williams' defender stays square as he closes space, but a well-sold inside fake gets the corner to flip his hips and drive on that initial break. After stepping on the corner's toes, Williams efficiently breaks outside to get wide open and makes the sideline grab with a defender on his back. Williams' route running and ball skills allow him to thrive on his own, but he's even more dangerous when put in advantageous positions through motion or alignment. The Cougars' bunch grants Williams, the outside-most or number 1 receiver, a free release. He short motions before the snap, sells an out route before gliding past his defender, then tracks, adjusts to, and brings in another short pass through contact. Despite lining up wide on over 70% of his receiving snaps, Williams also flashed when targeted in the slot, where he averaged 17 yards a catch and scored 6 times. Take this touchdown against New Mexico. Washington State comes out in a 4-by-0 look with Williams running a post as the number 2 receiver. 2 defenders converge on a crossing route from the number 3 receiver, leaving no one to defend Williams down the pipe. The speedster streaks past off-man coverage, comes back for the ball, and makes a catch with a defender in his face. Williams can take the top off the defense or route guys up one-on-one, but what makes him a truly complete player is what he does with the ball in his hands. Williams led all Power 5 players with 8.4 yards after catch per reception, and his 21 missed tackles forced tied for 9th best. He also earned a near-perfect 157.1 passer rating on screen targets and led all non-FCS players with 3 scores on such targets. Here's an example of Williams' burning pursuit angles in the Holiday Bowl. Williams shifts from the number 1 receiver in a bunch to the opposite slot, which Syracuse responds to by having their corner and safety flip responsibilities in their single high man coverage defense. Williams initially runs to the flat on what looks like a pick play, but breaks inside on a slant and catches the ball past the sticks. The post safety tries to wrap things up quickly, but Williams makes him pay for a bad angle and glides through the orange defense for an impressive 66-yard touchdown, burning multiple pursuit angles. Williams' ability to threaten all 3 levels should earn him a starting job by at least week 1. I expect he'll spend most snaps at X, serving as an easy button on go routes, hitches, and slants against one-on-one coverage for Drake Maye. That said, I also think he'll benefit from free releases and advantageous matchups as a flanker or slot receiver.